I got the blame all the way there. Had I taken it? Had I hid it? Have I got it? Stop being an idiot, Ross, give it back. This went on and on and on until we got to the check-in. He even asked the lady at the front desk, excuse me, can I fly home on my driving licence? Although, the look on his face when she said no was even better. Who's ever asked that question though, Gaz? Come on. Really? So, safe in the knowledge though, we left Gaz at the airport that he's going to be well looked after by one of Leroy's old next door neighbours who lived in Spain for a number of years. Although the one small bit of detail that Lee forgot to mention, that he'd lived out there for a number of years on his own and liked to drink or six. Now, with a fridge full of beer and butter, apparently, after the text message came through on the plane. Now, Gaz is the grateful man that he is, decided to drink most of the beer, didn't you with him?
I did, yeah.
What happens to butter, though? He had no food, so... Anyway, 48 hours later, the passport finally turned up, which I was still being blamed for. But it wasn't until arriving home that he heard back from Mercy Airport that his passport had finally turned up, safe and sound, in the cubicle where you'd spent the first 20 minutes upon arrival. So, Gaz, I'm still struggling to understand how I'm to blame for you losing your passport, and today I still get the blame.
Do you want an answer?
Yeah, go on, no. Let's open forum.
Door saying things and distraction. You'll never get this.
You'll never get this.
You had the trophy and it just distracted you.
I don't think you did. Anyway, Scarlet, 2 bits of advice on your honeymoon. 1, don't let him go to the toilet when you get off the plane. And 2, take his passport when you get out. Anyway, we've become great friends over the years, and it's been a privilege to go through this journey with you today, mate. You're one of the best men, as one of your best men. You've been there through thick and thin for me, and you're one of the most honourable, caring and genuine people I know, and it's a great honour. And I know you're going to make Scarlet a great husband. Over to Dean.
I'm Dean, obviously. I'd just like to start by saying it's been an absolute massive honour to be a part of this day today. It's such a special day, very nervous. Everyone keeps saying to me, "Are you nervous?" No, I'm fine. I am the most nervous person here. It's been an absolute privilege to be asked to be one of Gaz's best men today. Fortunately, I've known Gaz, how long now, Shirley?
Since you were 3.
3, so that's 29 years me and Gareth have known each other now, which is probably longer than you are. So,
Would you want to marry him?
I would, but he's not. Back my wife would like that. Right, firstly, I'd just like to bring up the stag a little bit, because obviously that hasn't been mentioned too much.
Wow.
At all. It was very memorable, to say the least. I did ask someone to bring me a little egg timer, so I thought I need a little bit of time, because this is running on schedule this whole evening. And I thought, that is so not a good idea. Because on that stag, this little rubber egg appeared. Smelly it was, I'll tell you. It was not good. You've always laughing about that. He knows what I'm talking about. So, but lucky for you all, this little egg is not turning up today. It's left there at home. So, but if you do see a little spinning egg on the table, swerve it like the plague. For all of you who came on the stag, Gaz had an absolutely stunning time. We loved it. He sent me a text saying it was amazing. Roscoe, I have to admit, I didn't have much to do with it. Fantastic job, mate. It was brilliant. And I have to admit, it was nice to see a not so captain sensible performance from the stag himself. Very out of character from Gazza, I must say. I don't want to pick too much of what Roscoe's already said, but Scarlet, you look absolutely stunning today. Gazza is a very lucky man to have met you at the end of the aisle today. It's been a privilege to obviously see so many old faces today, and Shirley, Mr Johnson, the Potts family, Kevin, Donna. I mean, Shirley was like a second mum to me when I was growing up all those years ago, and it's just a real honour to see you all. But it's also been a privilege to meet Nigel, Deborah, all of your family. I mean, it was lovely first day to come into your house, welcome me in, have some meat. It was very nice. As you might know, I was a meat eater for a very long time. Now I'm a veggie, so it's a coat bit of meat. It was spot on.
We're going back, yeah?
Yeah, I'll be back next week. Deborah said she'd cook me some steak. Is that okay? I want to go into how the whole organisation of this day today. It's been absolutely amazing. I can't imagine how unhelpful Gareth was. He probably has so much to do with it. I'm looking around and I'm thinking, no. But you produced an absolutely incredible day, and everyone should be very proud of what you've achieved. Right, on to the groom and my best mate that I've known for so long. I've known Gaz, as I've already said, for 29 years, so for me not to waffle on about him is to have a time limit. I could have spoke for hours, but I obviously didn't have that. We have so many memories, lots of laughter, lots of moans, because we moaned a lot, didn't we? But never downs, but I've always remained close mates, even though we don't get to see as much each other as we like. I've watched Gaz grown into the man he is today, and the first real memory of Gaz, which Shirley will remember well, was our morning trips to school. I would turn up right on time. Shirley would let me in straight away. You could tell there was a late lurking Gaz around here somewhere. And I know for a fact this has not improved, has it? Shirley would shout up to Gaz, where he would respond with his usual Gazza grunt. Shirley and I would go on into the car. A few horn blows later, and the front door was flung open. This is what I come to see every morning on my trips to school. Gaz back then, a lot of you in this room and part of his family probably won't know what he looked like back then. But he had these perfect Peter Andre style curtains. Not the slick kind, they were the fluffy ginger kind. And he also had this really Jack Sparrow hoops earring. He just looked like he really did. You can also tell he couldn't really dress himself. Hence why he had two best men, because I dressed him today. His tie was back to front, his shirt was hanging out, his flies were undone, and it was the best part of it was I used to go to school and I thought, should I tell him? No, I'm not telling him. He can go to school dressed like that with his flies hanging undone. Obviously, you can imagine that was a typical team. This first memory of Gaz just shows how far and successful and happy he is today, and it's all been topped off with marrying the girl of his dreams, which has been shown off by his $1 million style being proved many times today. Gaz would do anything for anyone. Is one of the kindest people I know. He's very loyal and trustworthy, who I'm honoured to call my best friend. As you've seen already, Gaz has a really nice sensitive side to himself, and it was on our many trips to London over the last month, which Nigel has already come up upon, where he proposed to Scarlet, which I thought was just such a lovely way to propose, and how much he adores Scarlet and how happy their lives are going to be together. Gaz and Scarlet getting married here today is sort of a full circle situation for us, as 16 years ago we had our prom here. It was a real honour to be his best friend then, and now to be his best man now, and memories I'm never going to forget. The one thing I will say though is I'm so glad all the photos are out of the way, because 16 years ago he didn't decide to have a photo with his prom date, he decided to have a photo of my missus instead. So that's brilliant, so I'm glad they're all out of the way. So Gaz, I can't get confused again. And obviously it's just another classic moment of Gaza that we've all come to love. Oh, here we go, I've got lost now. At the start of this week, I come home from work, and my wife, who I love to bits, has produced a brilliant piece of Blue Peter artwork, which is a prop for my speech. It was brilliant. I didn't even know she had this. He's already shaking his head. We've lived together for 2.5 years, and this was in my house. I didn't know, so she's printed this for me, and it perfectly describes my description of Gaz. Just goes to show what a great man he has become, and I'm sure everyone that's close to him are very proud of what he has achieved, and wish them both a very happy life together. So I can't just pass you this, Gaz, right? I'm going to keep this closed, so it's your choice if you want to show everyone what you looked like 16 years ago. And I was going to get one tip for every table, but I thought I didn't want to ruin it.
It's not Peter Andre though, is it?
Definitely.
So like I say, if you fancy a laugh at Gaz, both of our expense, because I thought I won't put him just on there, I thought I'd put me on there as well, and I'm sure Shelley would love to see it too. That is brilliant. I'm so glad you've done that, Deborah. I was going to do that, but I thought I'll be really nice and I won't do it. So guys, I did walk through that door today and I thought, before we leave tonight, I want a picture of us there again. It's right by the front edge. You can see the Wickwood sign behind there. So right, so as I said earlier, I think my egg timer is nearly up. Remember what I said, if Leroy's got an imaginary egg here somewhere, just swerve it like the plague. But without further ado, I'll pass you back to Ross for the closing of the speech.
Brilliant.
So, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who are still capable of standing, would you now do the honour of rising to your feet? However, before you raise your glasses, I have a quick couple of lines to Gareth and Scarlet. Here's to the past for all that you've learned. Here's to the present for all that you share. Here's to the future for all that you look forward to together. Please raise your glasses to the bride and groom, Mr. and Mrs. Johnson.
Mr. and Mrs. Johnson. Yes. Very